Hi everyone, my name is Tamaya Phelps and I will be presenting the Situational Leadership Theory. The Situational Leadership Theory was established in 1969 by Dr. Paul Hersey and Dr. Ken Blanchard. They published a book called Management of Organizational Behaviors in which the theory was first introduced. Originally, it was referred to as the life cycle theory of leadership, but that was up until the mid-1970s. Around the late 70s, early 80s, Dr. Hersey and Dr. Blanchard decided to go their separate ways and both started developing different variations of the theory, although the fundamental concepts are the same. So the premise of situational leadership is that there isn't one single leadership style that is best. The idea is that a leader should change their approach based on the situation. This theory does have its advantages, one being just the flexibility of being able to adjust your management style as seen fit. Another is the fact that the theory does take into consideration the different developmental phases. Not everyone operates in the same way, so the theory does do a good job of encouraging that awareness. One of the disadvantages of the theory is that it does focus more so on the immediate needs rather than long term. Another is there haven't been very many research studies done in regards to situational leadership, and also demographics such as gender, age, or experience aren't addressed, so that could cause some hindrance into its effectiveness. So here are two diagrams. The first one is the situational leadership model by Dr. Paul Hersey, and the second one is the Situational Leadership 2 model by Dr. Ken Blanchard. Again, the fundamental concepts are the same. They do use different terms in their models. Dr. Hersey uses telling, selling, and participating, while Dr. Blanchard uses directing, coaching, and supporting. But again, it's all the same. So diving into the leadership styles, there are four. The first leadership style is telling and directing. This one is very hands-on. It's very much so telling, showing, guiding, monitoring, supervising. The second style is selling or coaching. This one is also pretty hands-on. It's very much about encouragement, praising, and explaining. The third one is participating or supporting. This one is very collaborative. Team members do play an active role in suggesting ideas and making decisions. The fourth leadership style would be delegating, and this one is very affirming, trusting, and all about just providing the resources. So for the readiness and development levels, there are also four. The first one is low competence, high commitment. This basically means that a person may be new or doesn't have any experience in that certain task, but they are eager and willing to learn. Level 2 would be low competence, low commitment. This is someone who also has little to no experience or just may be very inconsistent and may just be discouraged or lacking in confidence. Level 3 would be high competence, low commitment. This is someone who has the skill set, has the experience, but just lacks in confidence and just may be very critical of themselves. Level 4 would be high confidence, high commitment. This is someone who has the experience, has the skill set, is very confident and self-reliable. So yeah. So going back to the diagrams, I shared two examples just to help better understand how the leadership styles and the development levels correspond with each other. So if someone were development level 1, you would probably use leadership style 1. And again with development level 2, leadership style 2, and so on. So if you had like a new team member who didn't have much experience in the task that was assigned to them, but wanted to learn and had confidence, they would probably fall under level 1. So you would probably use leadership style 1, which would be the directing or telling. So you tell them what to do, show them how to do it, walk them through it, and just supervise closely to make sure that they got the hang of it. Another example would be if you had a team member who was very experienced, probably had, say, 5 or more years of experience, always produces high quality work, very confident, they probably fall under level 4, high confidence, high commitment. So you probably use leadership style 4, which will be delegating. So you probably just give it to them and just leave them alone. One key note about situational leadership is that it is very task specific. So just because someone is level 1 in one area doesn't mean they'll be level 1 across the board. So for example, someone could be level 1 when it comes to coding in advanced computer software, but they might be level 4 when it comes to sales and marketing. So that is something just to keep in mind. The situational leadership theory is very popular and it's been used very frequently since its introduction in the late 60s, just because of how easy it is to use and its simplicity. It is not for everyone, but it really just depends on the structure of the business. There are plenty of Fortune 500 companies that do utilize this leadership theory in their management training programs. So it does work and can be very successful if executed properly.